Howdy, agents. Coming at you from my home office, um, which is largely my gaming setup. I've got a whole bunch of monitors. Munchkin's here, so he wants to say hi. Hi, Munchkin. Anyways, I thought I'd bring you in just because I've been sorting through some stuff and trying to organize my life a little bit. And one of the ways that I'm doing that is I got a binder for my Ingress sort of collectible cards, and wanted to show you a few of those. It's not a huge collection by any means, but I do have a big binder, so maybe it'll get bigger as we go. But I just wanted to show off what I've got, and maybe you all find it interesting. This is certainly one of the aspects of the game that people have gotten really into, is like some of the collectible stuff. The Ingress swag has kind of fallen off over the years, so it'd be really cool to see some of this stuff come back. But anyways, let me turn the camera around and show you what I got. So here on the first page, I've just got a couple of character cards. You got these from attending some events, and they had like different tiers of like, basic swag, better swag, better swag. I don't know what tiers these were, but I've got Hank Johnson, two different Susanna Moyers, and one P.A. Chapeau. I always liked him best. I believe in French, if you expand his name out, it means tinfoil hat, which is quite funny. Over here, we've got the official... Ooh, the glare on that's not great. The official cards for various anomalies from Persepolis, Obsidian, Aegis Nova, and Cassandra. I believe this is in the correct order timeline-wise. I don't remember... I think Persepolis and Aegis Nova were both in the Twin Cities. I think Obsidian must have been in Milwaukee, and Cassandra was in Philadelphia. Recursion Prime would have been in Minneapolis, so this is not Minneapolis one. And then over here, I've got a few loadout cards. These are also part of the official swag that you could get at some anomalies. These have codes on the back that you can use as passcodes in-game to get some gear. And I'm actually not sure if I've redeemed these, but they do have MUFG capsules in them, it would be interesting to see what happens now if you try to redeem them, because I imagine they just turn into kinetic capsules, but who knows. And then these ones are this one's just rare. This one's very rare, so you get some better gear out of that. I don't think there's rarity to these. Oh yeah, they're both very rare. You can see at the bottom there. So that's pretty neat. The next page, these are also kind of loadouts. They're basically just single item loadouts. So you get some power cubes, some Lawson power cubes. These would obviously just turn into hypercubes now. Capsule, just a normal capsule. Resonators, also resonators down here, and a power cube one. And then down here, this is a joke one. This is, but it is nice and holographic. It's called Sweet Love Amp. Hashtag he extends. Very cool there. On this page, I don't know why I have so many of these, but these are all... So these cards are both from the Ingress Twin Cities First Saturday group, and we did one in Mears Park. I think that might have been the first one I attended, unless the University of Minnesota one was first. And then the St. Anthony Falls one, I barely remember attending, but I believe I was there. And there must have been more cards than this, but I don't know where they've gone to since then. Over here, I didn't know where to put this one. This was just an advertisement that they snuck into the swag, but it's technically, I guess, an Ingress card. Who knows? But I've got a Zipcar advertisement in my little collectible binder now. Who knows? And then over here is this is agent created cards for events. So a lot of these came from where I just was in Providence. This is the hype card for Cambridge in the UK, I believe. It's a little cryptic. This is the hype card for Quebec City, or Via de Quebec. This is for Chemnitz, which I believe it's happening in a couple weeks. So if I were going to that, I would have had to have planned the travel already. Portland, I am planning to go to, so I'm glad I've got that card already. Bogota, Mission Day, and a Mission Day in... Oh, it doesn't say where this one is. Maybe this is the Augusta one. Hold on. We'll just take it out and double check. Oh, no. Bucaramanga. I did not know that was a thing. That's cool, though. It's very cool artwork, for sure. I really like the artwork on this one, so I'm glad I've got it, even if I'm not going. And then finally, just some agent cards. This is Mr. Cheeks, or Mr. Chicks. I met him first in Tucson. I've got 2 cards from Bear. He gave me one in Tucson, and he gave me one in Providence. So there you go. This is from Ghost Double Dom. She was on my team in Minneapolis for Recursion Prime. This is Dark Operator. I think I met him in Providence. And then this is Mad Alice, who has failed to create my character card, but thankfully I made my own. So that will be debuting at the Minneapolis skirmish. Anyways, that's it for now. Plenty more space to put more in here, though. So everybody, make your agent cards so I can collect more of them, please. And that's it. Just wanted to show that off. I really didn't have any more that I wanted to do. I mean, I've got my little box here with a whole bunch of swag from over the years. We've got buttons, which this one's from, oh, it's hard to see the glare. This one's from Philadelphia. That was the Cassandra Prime one. This is an Aegis Nova St. Paul challenge coin. This is actually from when I was still enlightened, so it is the enlightened challenge coin. This is from the Twin Cities IFS Z crew, which is what we call it the Zamboni crew, which is why there's a little picture of Zamboni on there. It's basically the group of people who would go out before a first Saturday and just clear the playing field, which is very cool. We got the Obsidian challenge coin. This is official Niantic swag. This one is also from Philly. It's another challenge coin. Kind of a hexagonal one. It's got the Liberty Bell on the back. Very cool. What's this one? I don't recognize this one, so we're gonna... oh, it's for Chicago. It's the Chicago Toad Stomping Authority. I like that. I think this is one I traded for at the Minneapolis Anomaly. Or bought. And it says, every line is the blue line, with a little picture of a train on there. Very neat. Anyways, I could do this all day, I'm sure. I got a lot of different stuff in here. I really love the coins. I think the coins are always my favorite, but the cards are very cool too, so I'm glad I've got a place to organize them a little bit better now. Anyways, I've gone on about it for a little bit here. Keep an eye out for more videos this week as the skirmish gets closer. We'll have people coming in from out of town. We'll be doing secret agent stuff around Minneapolis, I'm sure. So I'm sure I'll have stuff to show off. And if you're not already on your way to Minneapolis and you're on the fence, definitely come. It's going to be a great time. You got to trust me on this one. Oh. I didn't even realize Arthel was up here. She's found her spot. Anyways, that's it for me today, agents. Just a quick video, kind of a nerdy lore collectible thing, but it's part of the game that I enjoy from time to time, so I thought I'd bring you in for it. Have a great day.